Good evening, everyone, and welcome to my Periscope. I hope you are all having a lovely Tuesday evening. Welcome, Literally Great. Hallie, thank you for joining me. I hope that you are well this evening. Fireman, thank you for joining once again. I think that's Florida Fireman, I'm not sure, but if you are in Florida, let me know so that I can just get to know you all. Johnson Franks, thank you for joining. Thank you for all the hearts. Thank you for my live viewers. Thank you to my replay viewers. And definitely lots and lots of love out to my lifers. So tonight's topic really came about from some actions. Oh, thank you, Literally Great, for inviting folks. And I do invite you all to share with your friends and your followers and invite people to watch. We always want to get as many live viewers as possible. So, you know, one of the things that I keep coming across in my work and in my life is activism. And really, I see it as a metaphor for our own lives. And I really thought that tonight I would talk about activism as it applies to our sexuality and really what's going on in our social discourse at the moment. So we'll be talking about that tonight. And I'm just honored, so honored that I've been able to deliver for you guys over 120 scopes thus far. So I'm coming up on 125 scopes. I think tomorrow morning will be 125, and I am just amazed that I've been so consistent, right? Because this is a huge commitment. And I'm also just so grateful that you are all on here with me every single night. So thank you for your time and energy. Thank you for the hearts. So today's topic is activism, and the reason why I chose this topic, as you can kind of tell, I'm wearing a shirt that says Brave, United, Equal. And this is part of a campaign. It's called All Above All, and I support the campaign. I work on behalf of the campaign from time to time, and it's really about women's access to all reproductive health care services, including abortion access. And today I actually was invited to attend a National Day of Action. So in the United States here, today was a National Day of Action to increase the minimum wage to $15 an hour, right? And you know, one of the things that we might be asking ourselves is like, what does $15 an hour have to do with sexuality? What does it have to do with women? And it actually has a lot to do with both of those. So across the board, minimum wage is around $8. Some states have raised it a little bit higher, but really nothing to the point where it's meeting living standards, right? In order to not be in poverty. And this is something that's really important because a lot of people, especially women, are living in poverty. And not only are they living in poverty, but they are living in oppression, right? They're living in systemic oppression, gender oppression, right? In this country and across the whole world, really. There is not one country where women and men get paid equally. And that is still to this day a really brutal reality that we all have to kind of swallow and deal with. But also it's something that we get to be activists around, right? And for me, activism is about making my voice heard, making my opinions heard, and being proactive. Yes, I am threatened with homelessness every day. So sad that we aren't paid the same. I know homelessness is a huge issue, and it's not just homelessness, it's insecurity, right? It's, you know, I have somewhere to stay, but that place might not be consistent because if, you know, my friend decides to go on vacation and I'm staying with my friend, they might not want me staying in their apartment by myself. So these are real life situations that people face every day, that women are facing every single day. And it impacts how we are able to self-express ourselves, right? Someone who can't have their basic needs met because of financial struggle cannot fully express their sexuality, right? Because they're not meeting a basic need. So your mind, your body, your entity, right? Your being is focused on meeting those basic needs. Right? Now you can take activism, infuse it into the situation, and really, even though you might still be struggling with the same challenges, you have a different perspective because you're actually working towards, making a change, making a difference, making your voice heard. And that in and of itself, the lifting up of our own voice is super empowering, right? Whether it's lifting it up to one person or with a crowd of 1,000 people like I did today, it is super empowering. It really shows camaraderie, it shows, commitment, and it really exudes that sense of self-determination, that you have a say in how your life is going to exist, how your life is going to manifest, how your life is going to unfold. So that is why I engage in activism. That is why I support activism. That is why I identify as an activist and encourage each and every one of you to really find what are the issues in our society, what are the issues in your life that you are a bit pissed off about, right? If not a bit, a lot, right? So I'm super pissed off that men and women do not get paid equally. And I'm even more pissed off that moms who are single head of household are living in poverty and have to work minimum wage jobs because of gender oppression and discrimination. It pisses me off, right? And I take that pissed off energy and I channel it into my activism and make something positive of that, right? Because you also don't want to just sit in that like funk, because that's what most of us do. It's like, oh, well, the social welfare system sucks. And that's all we say. And we're not actually doing something to change it. We're not doing something to make our opinions and ideas heard. So I encourage us all to really engage in activism, however it is, whatever that means to you, right? Engage in something that is creating a change, not only for yourself, but for the greater good, right? That is one of my purposes in this world, and I hope that it's one of yours as well. And if it is, I urge you and encourage you to take action, get involved in something that really matters to you, and see how the transformation unfolds. See how that energy can really be channeled into creating a positive change. So, this is super, super important to me. And, one of the quotes that I always remember and come back to is, be the change you seek in the world. So until tomorrow, I hope that you all go out there and be the change that you seek in this world. I love you all. Hasta mañana.